Kendrick Lamar's story isn't just about music, but survival, reinvention, and triumph. Born in Compton's chaos, Kendrick experienced the challenges and contrasts of a city torn by violence yet rich in resilience. Kendrick's journey is unmatched, from a child inspired by Tupac and Dr. Dre filming California Love in his neighborhood to becoming a lyrical revolutionary. Born at only 16, M.A.A.d entered the world of music, but it was Kendrick's realness that changed hip-hop. He won a Pulitzer Prize and changed the limits of the genre. He didn't just reach the top. He changed the way to get there. This is more than rap. It's a lasting impact. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth was born in Compton, California, on June 17, 1987. One of the most crucial individuals in hip-hop today. His rise from the tough streets of Compton to become the first rapper to win a Pulitzer Prize reflects his unique talent and hard work. Kendrick grew up with the contrast in front of his eyes. On one side, the city was plagued by violence. On the other side, it had a lot of cultural history and strength. His father, Kenneth Duckworth, moved from Chicago to Compton with his mother, Paula Oliver, to get away from gang violence. But their new environment provided no immunity from these problems, as Compton was saturated with gang culture and economic deprivation in the 1980s and 1990s. Although life was tough, Kendrick learned by watching closely and finding new ways to express himself. Even as a boy, he was good at figuring out the complicated phenomena of his world. Kendrick would write stories and poems to make sense of his emotions and the world around him. When he was 8, something significant happened that altered him forever. He witnessed the production of the highly popular music video for California Love by Dr. Dre and Tupac Shakur, not far from where he lived. And watching those two West Coast hip-hop legends in action must have planted a seed of inspiration in that young boy's mind, that greatness could come out of the most improbable situations. The high school increased Kendrick's interest in music as he started filling his poetry with rap lyrics. At the age of 16, he took on the stage name M.A.A.d and released his first mixtape, Youngest Head in Charge. This raw and honest project caught the attention of the local hip-hop scene and earned Kendrick a record deal with Top Dog Entertainment, an emerging independent label based out of Carson, California. TDE would later be an instrumental part of his journey, offering Kendrick a place to hone his skills and find his voice. Between 2005 and 2009, Kendrick came out with 2 more mixtapes, Training Day and C4. These projects really proved how good he was at writing lyrics and telling stories that connected with his fans. During this time, Kendrick also became very good friends with other TDE artists, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, and Absol, which led to them forming the hip-hop group Black Hippy. Together, they changed the West Coast sound and created a new, meaningful, creative rap time. He used to go by the stage name M.A.A.d, but Kendrick felt he wasn't identified with the character he had built for himself. In a bold move in 2010, he started performing under his real name, marking a moment of self-discovery. In the same year, Kendrick dropped the game-changing mixtape Overly Dedicated. The tape held the single Ignorance is Bliss, which somehow found its way into the ears of Dr. Dre. The legendary producers saw Kendrick's potential and offered to mentor him, which gave the youngster an opening to work with industry giants like Snoop Dogg and Lil Wayne. In 2011, Kendrick released his first independent album, Section 80. The album discussed issues such as racism, drug addiction, and family problems, showing Kendrick's talent for mixing serious topics with clever, relatable lyrics. Tracks like High Power connected well with listeners, garnering critical acclaim and placing Kendrick firmly among hip-hop's best young talents. The success of this project just proved how much talent Kendrick had and how much he built on top of that with TDE. The release of Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, in 2012 is when Kendrick really became known. His first big label album was released under Aftermath Entertainment and Interscope Records. On this vivid, cinematic record, he dug deep into what it was like growing up in Compton. Its structure and strong storytelling captivated fans and critics alike. Songs like Swimming Pools, Drank, and Poetic Justice became popular hits, but songs such as Mad City and The Art of Peer Pressure really gave a view into life in his neighborhood, real and honest. Kendrick's album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and became certified triple platinum. Good Kid, Mad City was more than just an album, it was a cultural phenomenon. Kendrick is a unique artist because he combines being open and strong. His performances on big shows like Saturday Night Live and Late Night with David Letterman helped him to reach more people by showcasing his talent to the largest audience. The massive success of this album brought back that competitive feeling in hip-hop, shown when Kendrick dropped that strong verse on Big Sean's song, Control. In this well-known verse, Kendrick named several other famous rappers, claiming he was a leader in the genre and urging his peers to elevate their work. In 2015, Kendrick dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, a very important record that changed what hip-hop could be. The project used jazz, funk, and spoken word to speak to racial identity, systemic oppression, and self-empowerment themes. Songs like King Kunta and Alright strongly resonated with listeners. Alright even became a powerful anthem for the Black Lives Matter movement. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and earned Kendrick multiple Grammy Awards, including Best Rap Album. Critics praised To Pimp a Butterfly as a masterpiece, placing Kendrick as one of the most important artists of his generation. Following To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick released the Untitled Unmastered in 2016, a collection of unreleased tracks from the album's recording sessions. Despite its experimental nature, it still topped the Billboard 200. His next project, Damn, released in 2017, demonstrated further growth in his creative abilities. The album explores themes of good and bad, loyalty, and self-thought, blending popular appeal with deep meaning. Tracks like Humble and Love were huge commercial hits, with Humble making Kendrick his first number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 as a lead artist. Damn was a great critical and commercial success, winning Kendrick the Pulitzer Prize for Music, the first time that someone outside classical and jazz has ever been awarded. The Pulitzer Committee hailed the album for its real-life language and vibrant rhythm, strengthening Kendrick's influence. Apart from his solo work, Kendrick also contributed to film and television. He curated and produced the 2018 soundtrack for Marvel's Black Panther, blending African and American music into a project that resonated deeply with audiences. Singles like All the Stars and King's Dead received widespread acclaim, and the album itself debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. The same year, Kendrick made his acting debut in the Star's crime drama Power, proving his versatility as an artist. Following a brief pause, Kendrick returned in 2022 with Mr. Morale and The Big Steppers, a double album that delved into themes of mental health, fatherhood, and societal expectations. Critics praised the album for its vulnerability and creativity, once again pushing the boundaries of hip-hop. The accompanying Big Steppers tour set records as the highest-grossing rap tour at the time, further solidifying Kendrick's impact on the industry. During his career, Kendrick has won numerous awards for his work, including 17 Grammys, a Primetime Emmy, and a Pulitzer Prize. His ability to discuss difficult topics honestly and powerfully has made him a voice for the voiceless and a source of inspiration for countless fans. Kendrick Lamar's rise from Compton to the world stage is a testament to the power of storytelling and determination. His commitment to his art and his willingness to tackle tough subjects have redefined what's possible in hip-hop. If you enjoyed this biography, be sure to subscribe and check out our video on the Notorious B.I.G., which is linked in the description. Thanks for watching.